Are you looking for an easy way to scan your photos? Check this out. Was that not the fastest scanning you ever saw? I couldn't believe it. A lot of people are using Photomyne, an app that you can install on your phone to scan their pictures easy and fast. So the question is it good? I'm going to explore that in this video, so join me and let's learn more about Photomyne. Hi, I'm Molly Bartelt. I'm a photo estate planner at Pixologie, where we are your go-to experts for apps and software and tools that can help you save your family photos. It's so important. We really need to spend more time saving our family memories. And if you need help getting this done, definitely hit subscribe, because we're posting videos routinely that have different ideas that can help you find easier ways to save your family pictures, both the printed and the digital ones. Now, I am curious, are you new to photo scanning? Have you tried using your printer scanner or a flatbed or another way? Leave a comment below. I'm sure other people would find it interesting to see how everyone out there is scanning photos. Okay. A little background on Photomyne. A couple years ago, I definitely heard more about it from peers in the photo organizing community. They were using it, and well, I kind of didn't think much about it because it was an app on a phone, and I just was being snooty and just didn't even think any more about it. Well, my business partner one day last year mentioned that she scanned a pencil drawing from an ancestor of one of our clients that was over 100 years old, and it was larger than our A3 scanner. And she actually was surprised at how well the scan turned out. So I finally am getting around to giving a review on Photomyne because she found it useful, and other people might also need something that's quick and easy to scan their pictures. So the question is how good are the scans, right? Well, I'm going to talk about that in this video, and the first thing we're going to do is visit Photomyne's website to learn a little bit more about the company. All right, here we are on Photomyne's website. 227 million photos scanned. That's unbelievable. What I learned when looking through the Photomyne website is that they were founded in 2015 in Israel. And they are a giant in the world of photo apps. They have great marketing on their website, and actually here you can see a whole host of apps for people to save their memories. And they've been featured in quite a few places, so that's pretty awesome. Now, Photomyne is not free. You can download the app, and we'll be doing that soon. I was curious to go right to the pricing page. And let's see. So they're actually showing the pricing of all of their apps. And here on the website, Photomyne is listed as being $59.99 for a 2-year account. Now, that could be a good deal compared to buying a high-quality photo scanner, which can run you $600 or more. So I did notice on the phone app there are different options, and we'll talk about that soon. And they even have this black and white colorization feature, and I like that too. So after visiting the website, I downloaded the app on my phone and I tested it. I'm going to give you a quick overview now of installing it, scanning, and saving pictures. So we're going to go to the App Store or Google Play if you're using an Android phone, and we're going to click on the search button and look for Photomyne. That's Photomyne. And we're going to click on the download button, and it might take a minute or two to install on your phone. So you may not have had that download button, it might have been get, and that works. So now I opened Photomyne and it starts right off the bat. It looks amazing. I click quick start and I definitely want to try it. So now I'm watching the video. It actually has me press that red button to scan and it goes fast. So it repeats you trying it out by holding the red button until the picture is scanned. And you can see how it's cropping the pictures as you go. So now you can see the offer. They're saying 3 days free and then $9.99 a month. So I clicked start now and I had to double click my phone to subscribe, and I'll have to make sure that I don't get charged the $9.99 a month after the 3-day trial. So we're all ready to click on new album. You're gonna see on the left-hand side of the screen just a snapshot of the photos that I was scanning with the Photomyne app, and on the right-hand side of the screen you'll see my phone scanning the pictures right as we go down the line of photos, okay? So I'm clicking on the new album and immediately it's ready for me to take pictures. So you need to be ready with your photos laid out on the table. I'm just holding that red button down and it's scanning that quick. You'll see the pictures appearing in the bottom right as it goes. It's so fast. Here's a pencil drawing. And here's a scrapbook page. This one caused me a little bit of trouble because it was looking at the pictures individually and I really wanted to scan the whole scrapbook page. I click done and an album is saved. There are my photos saved just like that. Here I am standing further away trying to get the whole scrapbook page. That didn't work either. So not sure what to do about scrapbook pages in Photomyne. So one thing I definitely wanted you to see was the colorizing option. So I'm clicking colorize this black and white photo. Just a normal black and white photo from back in the day in the 60s. It takes 30 seconds to colorize the photo. So I had to wait a little bit and see what Photomyne was going to do to this black and white picture. And I was frankly surprised when I saw the result. The colors are really cool. You're going to see that in just a couple seconds. Look at the blues and purples in the gentleman's jacket. There's brown in the background and the skin color has been added. It is a really neat photo. So I'm just looking at the album details again, and now I'm going to change the title to be Testing Photomyne. And that way, when I look at my albums of pictures that I've scanned, I'll know which ones are which. So there's my Testing Photomyne album. I think Photomyne's pretty easy to use, like really easy. And I know the demonstration, the app goes so fast, it might have been hard for you to keep up with it. But when you have it on your phone, I think you'll find that it's pretty intuitive to follow the directions. I'm going to cross my fingers for you. And if it isn't, leave me a comment so I can know I got that wrong. All right? I think the app is easy to use. The big question is what about the quality of the scans? So we're going to talk about that now. I'm going to show you the differences between a scan on Photomyne and versus the flatbed scanner at our office. I have them side by side. I'm going to show them to you now and you can see what you think. So the first piece we have was the newspaper clipping. The scan on the left side obviously is Photomyne, and the scan on the right is with the photo scanner at 600 dots per inch. I think the newspaper quality, is pretty decent on the left-hand side. The size of the file is much smaller than the flatbed scan that we did with it, so you'll get a much better quality and larger image with the photo scanner. Next, we have that pencil drawing, and Photomyne actually did a very nice job, I think, capturing the color, and the image looks pretty nice to me, other than the fact that the actual photo was quite damaged. The one on the right is a smaller duplicate that we had of the image on the left. This one was scanned at 600 dots per inch, and it's 2.8 megabytes. So even the smaller version is almost twice as large as the capture that Photomyne has. Here we have the black and white picture of the three gentlemen, and you can see on the left it's a smaller file. The one on the right is huge. This was an 8x10 photo. I think you could go either way. Which one looks better? I mean, in my mind, I feel like the one on the right is more clear and more consistent in tone, but it's not bad. The real magic with this picture is when we did the colorizing. So that's here. And I think that's pretty awesome. For someone who wants to save this as a moment of time, this is a great feature, and no one would complain 100 years from now with this image, I don't think, taken with the Photomyne app. All right, here we have a photo on the left with Photomyne, much smaller. It's a 4x6. I think it looks grainy, and it's less clear than the one on the right. Next here is another one with Photomyne on the left, much smaller. I think the scan on the professional scanner looks better. I think even a printer scanner where you're scanning the image instead of taking a photo would look better than this. Here's that scrapbook page that I never got completed, and it's very frustrating for me. Scrapbook pages could be a really useful thing to use the app with if you are happy with the quality of the scan. Okay, we've been through the app, we've looked at the comparisons, and now I'm going to give you my 2 cents worth. In my field of photo estate planning and thinking about bringing the family photo collection together, I'm not sure the quality of the scans meets my expectations for preserving a family's collection of pictures. With that being said, I think the app is a good tool for people who are looking for something quick and easy. There are 3 things that I wonder with Photomyne. Number 1, is it okay to scan pictures with a phone? Well, it's definitely better having the scan with Photomyne than no scan at all, right? If you lose the picture, well, the Photomyne app seems like a pretty easy way to have the picture captured digitally if you lose the picture in the future. So it's better than nothing. I think with planning, you can actually batch your pictures and use a high-speed scanner and get it done faster and more efficiently with a higher quality JPEG or TIFF, resulting that will stand the test of time digitally. The second thing that I wonder is, how will these pictures be incorporated into your larger photo collection? Like, you have digital pictures probably everywhere. We teach you should have one home for your photos, and the photo estate, the digital archive, we often use forever, but there's other options out there. So how are you going to make sure they're in your larger collection? How will you remember you scanned those photos? I just wonder that, okay? The third thing I also have to ask, is the price worth it? Now, $9.99 a month, well, if you add that up with everything else you're paying $9.99 a month for, it really does add up. I feel like I wouldn't want to pay that. You could do the $60 for 2 years, but will you even remember you have the app in 2 months? So I feel like if you really have an urgent need to scan some photos, get it done in the 3-day trial period and cancel it. But that's my 2 cents worth on it, okay? So all of these reasons kind of bring me back to the point that we have to figure out a better way to manage our family photo collections. Like, people are, I don't want to say they're dying every day, but we're losing the oldest members of our family, the people who know the stories of those old photos. If we don't get them scanned and get talking about them, we'll lose the stories forever. So if you want to know more about bringing your family photo collection together in a photo estate, definitely click on the link above. It's a playlist that has little lessons about how to create your own photo estate. I think it'll give you a path to figuring out how to get those pictures managed and preserved. And we've had a lot of good feedback on it. So let me know, did you install Photomyne? Did it work for you? Did you like it? Can you see yourself using it? Leave a comment below. We definitely want to know if you used it and liked it, and if you feel like the quality is good enough for what you want to accomplish with your family photo collection. Thank you so much for joining. If you liked this review, give it a thumbs up and definitely subscribe, because we're posting videos almost once a week now on different ways that you can save your family photo collection. And it really is not too late to start today, but a week from now, it could be too late. And I'll leave you to speculate on why that would be. Take care, and we'll see you the next time.